Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
What are your hobbies? Do you enjoy exploring new places or activities? As the first light of day peeks through the curtains, our main character springs to life, ready to immerse herself in one of her favorite pastimes. Hiking. There's something about this activity that feels so invigorating, so refreshing. It's as if each step she takes on the winding trail breathes new life into her, filling her lungs with the crisp, fresh air of the early morning. She finds herself often saying, "I enjoy hiking because it's refreshing and invigorating." The simple act of moving, of putting one foot in front of the other, propels her forward, not just on the trail, but in life as well. It's a hobby that requires little but gives so much in return. A sense of accomplishment, a connection to nature, and a moment of tranquility amidst the hustle and bustle of life. As she ventures deeper into the woods, her love for nature becomes even more apparent. She revels in the beauty that surrounds her, the towering trees that reach for the skies, the vibrant flowers that add splashes of color to the landscape, the gentle rustling of leaves that plays like a soothing melody in her ears. Each detail, each facet of nature, brings her joy and reminds her of the world's inherent beauty. She often finds herself lost in thought, admiring the peaceful atmosphere that wraps around her like a comforting blanket. The world seems to slow down, allowing her to soak in the serene tranquility that nature offers. And it's in these moments that she feels most at peace, most connected to the world around her. There's nothing quite like starting the day with a good hike to clear the mind. She muses, her heart filled with contentment. It's not just about the physical activity, but about the mental clarity and emotional balance that it brings. Hiking, for her, is more than just a hobby. It's a form of self-care, a way to reconnect with herself and the world around her. And with that thought, she continues her journey, eager to see where the trail will lead her next. After a morning of physical activity, it's time to stimulate the mind. There's a certain charm to finding a cozy corner, settling down with a book, and letting your imagination run wild. It's like diving headfirst into a different world, a world crafted by words and painted by your own imagination. I adore immersing myself in these different worlds. It's a hobby that never gets old. Reading has always held a special place in my heart. It's not just about the stories, but also the way they're told. I find myself drawn to a wide array of genres, each offering its own unique flavor. One day, I might be unraveling a thrilling mystery, piecing together clues along with the protagonist. The next, I could be journeying through a fantastical realm filled with magic and mythical creatures. The beauty of reading lies not only in the stories, but also in the storytelling. I'm captivated by authors who have a knack for weaving words together in such a way that the characters come to life. The settings become vivid, and the plots keep me on the edge of my seat. Authors like J.K. Rowling, with her enchanting tales of wizardry, or Agatha Christie, whose mysteries leave me guessing till the last page, never fail to stir up a sense of wonder within me. It's fascinating how a well-written book can transport you to another place, another time, or even another universe. It's almost like having a secret doorway to a myriad of adventures right at your fingertips. The thrill of turning each page, the anticipation of what's to come, the satisfaction of a story well told. These are the elements that make reading such a delightful hobby. But reading is more than just a pastime. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to explore perspectives different from our own. It widens our horizons and enriches our understanding of the world around us. It's a journey of the mind, an adventure of the intellect. Reading is a journey of the mind. It's a hobby that I truly cherish. As the day winds down, it's time for some soulful tunes. The evening air hums with anticipation, as if the world itself is waiting for the first notes to ring out. There's something truly magical about the quiet moments just before a song begins. Nestled comfortably in a corner, the guitar finds its familiar place in eager hands. "I find playing music incredibly soothing," she confesses, her fingers lightly brushing the strings. The guitar, a silent partner in this nightly serenade, vibrates in response, echoing her sentiments. Music, in its essence, is a form of expression. It's a dialogue between the heart and the hands, the mind and the melody. It's a passion that fuels the soul, a hobby that's as much about creating as it is about enjoying. There's something about the rhythm of the music, the pattern of the chords, the symmetry of the notes. She muses, her fingers dancing over the strings. It's like a language all its own. Her passion for music is evident in her every word, her every action. It's in the way her eyes light up as she talks about the calming melodies, in the way her fingers seem to know just where to go on the fretboard. It's in the way her voice softens when she speaks of the rhythmic strumming, the steady beat that underpins the melody. She talks about the power of music, about how it can transport you to another place or time, about how it can stir emotions and memories. She talks about the joy of playing, of being able to create something beautiful and meaningful. She talks about the satisfaction of mastering a difficult piece, the thrill of improvising a new tune. The day comes to an end, but the exploration of hobbies doesn't have to. As the stars twinkle above, the quiet hum of the night provides a perfect backdrop for introspection and self-expression. One of my cherished activities that often goes unnoticed as a hobby is journaling. You might ask, how is writing in a journal considered a hobby? Well, let me enlighten you. Like the melody of a soothing symphony or the rhythm of a refreshing run, journaling is an invigorating journey into the depths of one's mind. It's more than just putting pen to paper. It's about capturing thoughts, feelings, and experiences and giving them life through words. It's akin to a conversation with oneself, a dialogue that helps process emotions and ideas, leading to a deeper understanding and appreciation of oneself and the world around. When I write in my journal, I find myself immersed in a world of introspection. It's like diving into a sea of thoughts and surfacing with pearls of wisdom and insight. Journaling helps me reflect on my hobbies, whether it's the tranquility I find in reading a good book, the thrill of exploring new places, or the joy I derive from playing the piano. It allows me to appreciate these activities on a deeper level, understanding why they resonate with me and how they contribute to my well-being. Journaling isn't just about documenting daily happenings. It's a medium for self-expression, a canvas to paint your thoughts and feelings, a stage to perform your inner monologue. It's a tool for growth and self-improvement, a friend who listens without judgment. It is an exploration of the self, a journey of discovery that can lead to uncharted territories of the mind. So as the day winds down and the moon takes its place in the sky, I invite you to explore the world of journaling. Let it be your companion on the journey of self-discovery, a beacon of light guiding you through the labyrinth of your mind. Journaling is more than just a hobby. It's a form of self-expression and introspection.
Let's learn new words and practice English at level A2. Hobby. Hobby, an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. Example, my hobby is painting. I love creating art on weekends. Interest. Interest, something that you enjoy doing or learning about. Example, one of my main interests is reading about history. Enjoy. Enjoy, to take pleasure in something. Example, I really enjoy playing the guitar in my free time. Play. Play, to engage in an activity for enjoyment and recreation rather than a serious or practical purpose. Example, I play soccer with my friends every Saturday. Collect. Collect, to gather objects as a hobby. Example, I collect stamps from different countries. Cook. Cook, to prepare food by heating it, often following a recipe. Example, I love to cook Italian dishes. Cooking relaxes me. Read. Read, to look at and understand the meaning of written or printed text by interpreting the characters or symbols involved. Example, I read novels before bedtime to unwind. Listen. Listen, to give attention to sound or action. When talking about hobbies, it often refers to listening to music or podcasts. Example, I listen to jazz music when I'm working on my computer.